flying along in ladders under the aeroplane, smashing into buildings, all sorts of things, anything to get a crowd interested. And the aeroplane that could really do that today is this Piper Cub. Very, very manoeuvrable. Started off with a very small engine, 65 horsepower. Now you've got things like the Super Cub have engines up to 180 horsepower. Some of those aircraft, they fly out of the tundra areas. This is just a beautiful machine, and it is so well flown today by Paul Bennett, who you just saw at the other end of the spectrum in the Sea Fury. You can see how manoeuvrable this is. There's nothing like flying a Piper Cub with the windows out at about 300 feet and just enjoying yourself over the countryside.
He's going to enjoy himself here in a moment, and you mentioned yourself, the manoeuvrability of it. I'm told it's a good aeroplane to take your girlfriend on a first or second or third or fourth date. I'm not sure, I heard that from a son of a gun. But anyway, the Piper Cub's out there. You can see just how delicate and easy Paul does make it look. And as Ando was mentioning, the barnstorming stunts coming up. Where we'll see, I think it's Tim behind the wheel this year at this show at the Taree Airport. You see that Chevy Julie parked down there with the little blocks on the top. Now there's a lot of communication going on here, Ando. You've got a driver, you've got a navigator, you've got a pilot, and you've got a wind that's doing whatever it is it wants to do. It's blowing your hat off.
Absolutely, and here we have Tim Gellert, G-Lock, driving that. Now Paul is really being careful here. He's got to time everything perfectly. Tim's accelerating, Paul's decelerating. Got to keep the power on, got to keep the power on. You've got to settle it down. Look at it. No, he's a little bit ahead. Safety first. There is a lot involved with this. This is three-dimensional driving.
I've seen this stunt, Ando, and when it runs to pinpoint perfect, it looks easy. But you and I have witnessed one day here, we watched, I think it was 4 or 5 attempts, and I had to look away. It got too scary for me. I recommend not anyone look away because it looks like he's going to waste no time, turn around and have another attempt of landing his little plane on a moving vehicle.
That big Chevy Silverado there, that is a big pickup. Paul has got to judge that absolutely perfectly. They've got an observer watching Paul. G-Lock there, he is driving the truck. Got to maintain a constant speed. That allows Paul to know where he's at, whether he's got to speed up or slow down, how he's got to actually drop into the top of that table on top of the vehicle. Here he comes again. Do you see the prop just turning around? No, Paul just called out. He's got to get going a little bit earlier. You can see Paul looking around, looking out the side.
I was about to say, Ando, there is a lot of maths going on there at the moment in their heads. That's something that I didn't excel at school. So, well, I'm like you. I just got to sit here on the sideline and be in awe of that. So what do you think, Taree? Do you think he can do it?
Yay.
Oh,
Come on.
not that confident.
Do you think he can do it?
Oh, well, we won't tell Paul that the crowd went mild at that point. We can get you wild, though. If he gets it down on the ground, we want the crowd to go wild here, because now you've seen 2 attempts of it, and you too can appreciate the complexity of what looks like, a pretty basic stunt. But I can assure you, folks, that this guy, all of this team do many stunts, and this is the one they worry about the most. Here we go.
He's got a lot of burble, the air turbulence coming off the tops of those trees over on the eastern side of the runway there. Side slipping again. Get that truck moving a bit quicker this time so Paul can play catch up. That's the best part of it. If he plays catch up, he can make it. You can just see the power coming off.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah! goes, ooh!
This is, you can feel that breeze, but that aircraft is so light, and the slightest amount of turbulence can lift or drop a wing. And he is really subject to that. So he is looking at his speed, he's looking at the aircraft. The aircraft is actually going to be cocked off slightly in towards the wind to make that approach. One more go. You can hear them talking there, trying to get the speeds right. Sometimes the gods just will not allow it. Now you can see how he is coming in, pointing in towards the wind there. One wing down, it's levelling out. Tim's speeding up, he's accelerating there in that Silverado. Keep your fingers together, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's getting close, he's getting close. Can he do it? Oh, yes!
Come on, Tari, make some noise. I want to hear some wild. We told you you could do it.
Cast your mind back to the 1920s with the Barnstormers. Now, this is very difficult to do.